Hi guys, it's Aegis here. Today I'm going to do quite a lot of unboxing, and this will be my first unboxing videos. So to quickly go through what I have, I will be cracking two of these first in this video, and then next I will be cracking one of these, the Optimal Paladin Trial decks. I actually have two with me, but since these are my friends, so I asked him to give me the permission to unbox one, so one of it will be for him to enjoy. Which of course I do have another like two Gear Chronicle starters here, but I didn't get the permission yet, so it's probably not going to be able to show you these ones, but at least you will be able to see these two. And just in case if anyone interested, I will still be opening the Kamen Rider Battle Spirit booster as well. So we can have a quick start with these ones, which the reason why I have two sets of trial decks with me is because for each one of the clan starter that you bought, you will get one pack of these. So consists of 3 cards, will be reprints of Gear Chronicle, Neo Nectar, and Royal Paladin PG. And if you do have a quick check of the list here, you will also get a PG here. So if you buy basically 2 of each, you will have 4 PG each for each clan. So I don't see a reason why you should skip any one of the clan if you can share with your friends. But of course, if you're just only playing one of the clan, then it's not exactly bad luck, but it is what it is. But I do have friends to share, so it's like, why not we just have 4 PGs for upcoming decks. Simple. So the content of these two will basically be the same, so I will crack one slowly, and then the other one I will just going to check the foil, because you should see some different foils, excluding the fixed foils. For example, the Ahsha that you see right here, these are fixed, but you usually get 1 card or 2 cards in foil that is random. So let's see what we get. And it's been a while since I cracked a starter. The last starter that I cracked, I think, is the Genesis one, the Uranus one. That it's not even mine again, but that's okay. So get it all clean. Let's take the scissors out. Of course, as usual, we get a pack of play sheets, player's guide, so you can easily get into the game. And here comes the trial deck. Let's take these out. And before I go through the contents, let's see these. So I think one thing that Bushiroad did right with these starters is they actually print them 2-sided. Even though like you have force 1 first for a while, and then you have force 2, that's why for part of the time they do it separately. But what I think they should do in the first place is when they have force 2 markers, they should actually do this. So, well, even though like as long as they keep printing cards, is kind of hurting the environment, but if you can actually do it 2-sided to save some usage of paper, it's still always good. And let's go through the trial deck. So first we have our Ahsha. So it's been a while, and I'm happy to play Ahsha again. Of course, Ghidorah is still my favorite, but she is also a very good partner during G era. And then let's talk about her skill. First skill is when she appears in Vanguard Riga Circle counter +1, you can call up to 2 plant tokens, and during the turn this unit will get 10k. So she can boost her power, and that related to the next skill, which is retire 3 of her regards, and then you can call a Ahsha Flower Fairy token, and that token will have the same name as Ahsha and get the same crit, get the same power of Ahsha. So basically it's a copy of a kind of a copy of a Vanguard without chain drive. So gaining power is very important to play Ahsha, and most of the time if you are using Force 1, you will just put it on Vanguard and keep building Flower Fairies token so they can be big. And we actually have 4 with fun foil. So we can see in the upcoming booster set, I think there should be a SP clan pack, so Ahsha would just be in there again to be SP, but we will see. Of course I will be cracking a case with a friend, so you will be able to see that. And then we have his knight here with a permanent skill during your turn. If you have a regard with the same name as your Vanguard, this unit will get 10k power. So basically, if you got a Ahsha Fairy token, this knight will be a 23k, but I don't think you actually need to use him right now, unless you are like completely new to the game and you're buying this starter to start, then you might need him. But if not, we always have a lot of other supporting Greyfrees to do the same thing or even do something better. And then we have I think it's Kara. So again, it's a very long time friend. So permanent skill is again, if you in your regular circle have a unit with the same name as your Vanguard, then she will gain power, which is 5k compared to this 10k, but she won't be retired by effects, which I think is quite good, because we don't see a lot of bounce today. We don't see a lot of locks today, so cannot be retired usually helps. And well, this one is during your turn, but this one is not. So as long as you have a Ahsha with Flower Fairy token, or maybe another Ahsha, she will just be a 15k there, so it's not easy to kill. And with active skill, Vanguard and Regard skill, counter +1, and you can play up to 2 plant tokens. So they are the 5k ones, and this skill didn't say once per turn, so you can basically just like keep spamming your counter blast and generate tokens. Like if you have one of her and your Ahsha and you want to build your tokens, you just make counter blast 2, call 4 of them, kill 3, get a fairy token. Still worth it, I think. And we have 4, so this is good. And then we have a 10k vanilla, 4, nothing to care a lot. And then another grade 2 here. If you have 5 or more units, when this card attacks during the battle, get 10k, probably won't be using, but only 3, so doesn't matter. But if you got 2 starter, you will have enough. And then I think this is the end, or Diane. So the skill is when she appears on Vanguard Riga Circle, discard a card, draw 1, and during your turn, one of her grade 3 Vanguard get 5k power, so helps Ahsha to gain power, so the fairy tokens can gain power as well. Another 4 copies, very nice. And this Maiden of Blueless, I think it's quite key, because I watched the live stream that using the trial decks to play. Of course, during the live stream, you can see Neonectar, the voice actor of Tokoha, actually just keep getting triggers and like just rule the game, but she's quite helpful. So her skill is active skill once per turn on Riga Circle. By Soul Blasting one, you can call up to 1 plant token, and during the turn, this unit will get 5k, so 13k attack or booster with a token by just Soul Blasting. And of course, you only get 2. And this is Momo Sumo Peach. So when she boosting, if you have 5 or more Riga Soul Blasting 1, you get will get 10k. Simple. Here another 4. I'm not too sure if this is the fixed foil, but we will see. And we have just normal PG and only 3, because you get a draw PG here in a bit, so that's why because you only can have 4 Sentinel in the deck, so they won't kind of kill themselves by rules. And then we have a starter here, so you can see they actually updated the text. When right, draw 1, and if your opponent Vanguard is grade 1 or higher, you get a quick shield ticket to your hand. So they actually updates all the starting Vanguard from now on. Of course, the old starting Vanguard will also have those tags by default, but since they won't get like a reprint or something, unless they are reprinted somewhere else, we will still be seeing the old tags, but you can still get a quick shield. And then we have crits, draw, a PG draw, and heal. So this is likely the foil. And then we have 2 Ahsha Flower Fairy tokens, a quick shield, and a paralyzed elixir, which is order cards. So you can actually put these into your deck, but we'll see how useful they are actually. So that's basically the deck content, and I'm glad that they actually take into consideration to put a PG in there. Even just 1 is helpful. So basically that's the end of the starter, and I will quickly crack the second one, and this will be the end of this video, and I'll go ahead and crack the other outbound starter. So quite easy because I've gone through all the contents already. Scissors again. This again. And quick scan. Ooh, seems like we are getting, yes. So you say foil trigger. When you are like looking for foil in a starter, it's always the best to have crits. I don't know if you are playing more than 4 draws, which is this, more than 4 of these, then they will be useful. And the most expensive will usually be the heals, because you always need heals. So yeah, quite quick for this time, but simple. And now since I have 2 starters, and I can actually prepare to have some contents here for standard, updating the existing Neonectar deck, and I have some materials for premium. Well, I am trying to make premium decks with Ahsha and trying to avoid using Katrina, because I can see Katrina is actually very powerful already before this set is out, and they can be even more powerful when the other grade 3 triple rare is out. It's going to it's going to be kind of a madness. But yeah, I'm trying to not make my friends go away. So I'll try to avoid using Katrina and see how I can find fun with Ahsha and Nectar. So yeah, that's the end of this video, and looking forward to my Oatmeal unboxing as well. And if you are playing Battle Spirits or you are a Kamen Rider fan, then of course look forward to my unboxing on Battle Spirits. So I will see you guys in the next video. Signing off.